A hospital admission is never really about technology. It's about a person. The beep of a monitor. Footsteps in a corridor. And in the middle of it, a patient, let's call him James, with his spouse holding his hand. Every patient arrives with a story. James didn't come for cutting-edge technology, he came because something is wrong. Yet from admission to discharge, dozens of people will make decisions that shape his outcome. And every one of them depends on having the right information. So what happens when they aren't all looking at the same information? The patient journey runs from pre-admission, through admission, nursing and care, into theatre, and finally discharge, and at every junction, someone is touching a digital patient record. But traditionally, clinical care, administration and finance have operated as disconnected worlds. The nurse may not see the physician's update. Billing may run on entirely different software than the surgical team. That disjointed reality is the problem worth solving. Because these aren't disconnected worlds. It is one patient, and one journey. The right information has to reach the right person at exactly the right time, so nothing slips through the cracks. That's what ISHPlus is built for, an integrated hospital information and electronic medical record platform, designed around the patient journey. It combines the administrative and operational side with the clinical side, so technology follows the flow of care, instead of forcing care to adapt to it. The scope is broad: patient administration and pre-admission, clinical documentation and care plans, nursing and physician workflows, medication management, multidisciplinary care and theatre. And it ties that clinical work directly into billing and revenue cycle, one backbone, a single source of truth. For organizations already built on SAP, modernization isn't about buying shiny new software, it's about moving forward without losing the foundation you rely on. ISHPlus is the logical successor path, from SAP IS-H and Cerner environments, into a modern platform connected to SAP S/4HANA. And the breadth of your clinical function stays intact: clinical orders, patient management, clinical documentation, surgery, nursing, medication, system connectivity. All retained, fully integrated with SAP S/4HANA. You don't lose functionality, you gain a more modern way to use it. So what does that actually deliver? For the nurse, greater safety. For the physician, complete clinical context. For theatre, governance. For the case manager, visibility across the entire stay. For billing, revenue assurance. And for leadership, operational insight across the whole organization. Because digital transformation is meaningless unless it helps clinicians see more clearly, helps nurses deliver safer care, and helps hospitals tighten financial control. Technology matters when it improves the decision surrounding the patient. Which brings us back to James. Dressed. Walking out through those doors, safely, with his spouse beside him. The technology has disappeared from the frame, having quietly done its job. So here's the question worth leaving you with. Is success measured by the system itself, or by what the system helps people make possible? ISHPlus is a modern healthcare platform built for the SAP ecosystem, integrating clinical, operational and financial workflows into one journey. Available now on the SAP Store.